everyone, and welcome to another exciting stream coming from none other than MTU Esports. Today, our MTU Husky Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Varsity team is taking on Lawrence Technological University in the NACE Varsity Premier League.
This semester hosts a 6-week regular season. The top 3 teams in the conference make the conference championships, and last semester, our Michigan Technological University Huskies made it to the top 8 before being eliminated by national champions Stony Brook University.
My boys. And also, one more thing, we've been having a host of technical difficulties and have been doing our best to engineer around them, so we'd like to thank LTU for allowing us to commentate over their stream. Their Twitch is at Lawrence Tech Esports. Also, because of the technical difficulties, still no caster full, so it might be a while before you can see our beautiful faces. I'm Jevin Glick, gamer tag AsLeft900, and this is
Cole Bennett, gamer tag Mr. Slaw.
Awesome. Let's like a kind of intro to MTU's players here. We have Camille, Carp, Art, Geyser. I'm saying their first names first, their gamer tag second. Noah, Noko, Ryan, Mac. Ryan Mackey, some of these names are so creative, right? Tyler, he's my boy, so I can dog on him. Tyler, Twizzler, and Cameron Syke. Over at LTU, we also have Griffin, GGK, Ross, Burr, I know you, I just don't have like the face to the name right now. Doug, Dugatar, Zachary Stode, and Nicholas, oh my God, Vry glitchy? Very, very glitchy. Okay, I think there's like a 10-person character limit. So yeah, again, we're gonna be commentating over nothing is working. We're gonna be commentating over LTU's stream. So we're gonna give it our best. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to say, Cole?
No, I'm just looking forward to some good games tonight.
I was going to say it's really, really nice to be back in this semester. I was over at Sault Ste. Marie at what was it called, the Drop Zone, commentating some of their games, except I was so tired. I didn't get any sleep. I had to leave at 5 in the morning. I got stopped by Canadian Border Patrol, and I passed out halfway through the tournament. So that was pretty, but it's been a nice summer, and it feels good to get back in the department and start casting. Yeah.
Absolutely. I know it's been a hot minute since I've gotten to take the microphone for Smash Ultimate, so I'm definitely glad to be up here and watching some good old MTU Super Smash.
Yeah. I know you're kind of itching it for it last semester, but Smash is like my game, right? It was kind of a competitive slot because I don't know. Super Smash is like the most popular FGC, and it would go so far. If Nintendo really gave the game the support it needed, especially with it coming from such a grassroots scene. So why a lot of like the collegiate focus on Smash Ultimate as an esport is really, really exciting for the potential, the future of the game, and also Nintendo's involvement with like esports, Smash and esport in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone's familiar with what happened. I think it was Smash World Tour and Panda, and it was such an ugly situation. And like, it's like, hey, I just want to play video games. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Kind of crack into that, pre-existing market with, traditional sportscasting and all that, right?
Yeah. I remember watching all the letters come out from all the different CEOs, all the different people stepping down during the aftermath of that Smash World Tour.
The drama was so pure. Like watching Criticals and Ludwig's channel, like going back to back every single day. Like, oh my God! It's like constantly refreshing the Reddit, like what's going to happen next? Because it was a big deal. It was kind of a travesty what happened, and it really, really did show how strong the Smash scene kind of sticks together. And kind of like shows that like, yeah, we kind of come from like, we just like this game. We kind of come from the dirt, right? I guess that's the definition of grassroots, right?
Funny platform fighter fun.
100%. But yeah, that's a little bit about ourselves, a little bit about the Smash scene and what's going on over here. So we're going to cut to an intermission and we'll be back at the beginning of game number 1. See you soon. and welcome back, everybody. First game is starting here. We have Psych versus. I don't have names for who the weak is and all that. I actually did get a lot of really good experience against Wii Fit over the summer. I was down at Tri-Cities, the scene I am originally hailed from, right? And there's some really, really good Wii Fits in Lower Michigan. I know her strong suit. We kind of seen them on swing too, especially last semester. Wii Fits love to get deep breathing, and when they don't have deep breathing, they like to stall off stage. Yeah,
Wow,
Cameron
that was fast.
getting a nice back air, stalling off stage, getting called out. All right, wow, I'm gonna say it's bold nair too, because again, deep breathing Wii Fit is scary. Psych's not really at kill percent right now, so he doesn't have too much to worry about. Kind of this is a goofy neutral. King Dedede Wii Fit is a goofy neutral. Goofy neutral. Silly Gordo trades a soccer ball, Psych shields. Getting some nice pressure here, kind of pushing the Wii Fit into a corner for taking center stage again. This little dance right now. Wow, nice. Doesn't get sucked. Nice grab. Pushes her off stage. Doesn't grab a ledge. Gets hit by the Gordo. Ow, almost gets dared. Barely makes it back onto stage. Nice call out. Reads the jump from ledge.
It's insane to see how many projectiles are just trading back and forth in this neutral here.
Yeah, Wii Fits, especially the really, really talented ones. You have like So Good Pop and Prod. Oh my god, the dash attack does catch in an animation catching ledge. Ugh, I can't talk. Mouse getting stuck together. They'll do really, really fancy stuff with the soccer balls, right? It's kind of weird seeing how not aggressive the Wii Fit is, trying to, like, with deep breathing, right? Because that's like, oh, I'm Joker with our scene, like, I want to go right now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, but one thing, if you watched this all last season, you'll remember that Cameron is really, 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 really good at holding on to stocks forever, really pushing, by the Gordo, really pushing that, like, one advantage that heavies have, which is being, like, eating a lot of cheeseburgers.
Right.
Right. Yeah, there's some of the cool soccer ball stuff I mentioned, too. I think the Wii Fit's having a tough time getting in, Psych holding on to 3 stocks. I think that there's one thing we forgot to mention, too, coming into this, is that, especially at the start of the season, this needs to be said, these are crew battles. So every stock that Psych keeps here, he's bringing 3 stocks to the next game, right? So if you lose the stock, like that, assuming he doesn't pass away again, right? He's going to the next game with 2 stocks, which is a really, really strong lead for MTU here.
Absolutely. Especially if like continuing to hold on to the other 2 stocks the way he held on to that first one.
Yeah, just runs into the. Yeah, Dedede is also like top tier Wi-Fi character as well. Oh my god, that up smash did not catch Dedede's big body. Inhaled, pushed off stage. Does the Gordo catch? Yeah, I'm gonna say the recovery is not making it back to stage. Yeah, Psych winning game 1 against LTU with a very, very strong lead. Unfortunately, did lose that first stock at 200%. Sometimes it be your own Gordo, right?
Right. That's such a double-edged sword, having such strong projectiles like that, but having them being able to get thrown right back at you.
Gordos are weird too. Like you gotta know like quantum Gordo mechanics. Like I flunked.
Exactly.
Like I flunked that class, right? I don't know
Right.
how it works. I play Pikachu. Sometimes your up B zip it launches it back. Sometimes you take like 20%, you get hit twice. I don't know how that works or what happens there, right?
Right. I'm a Lucas main. I just know it does not go in the magnet.
Yep. Lucas is a peer character. PK Freeze is so toxic. Yeah, really, really interesting game 1. I noticed a lot that the Wii Fit, it felt like there was like literally like 0 aggression. 0, like how do I get in? Like you're making me feel threatened. You have a disjoint with your big hammer and your projectiles. So I'm just gonna, even with deep breathing, I'm gonna sit in my own space and kind of just see what happens. And Psych capitalized on that and like scared her off stage, right? And won that first game pretty definitively, right?
Yeah. That big hammer is very scary. Psych holding that big hammer is even scarier.
Psych's a scarier player. I'm excited to get some games with my man here. I missed last Saturday's tournament up here, right? So it's like I haven't seen my, I haven't seen like many of my boys yet, right?
It's been a hot minute since I've made my way down to the University Smash tournaments myself. Hoping to get back into it sometime soon.
Yeah, I recently picked up the Smash box, right? I was say like I was grinding like my content creation stuff, my YouTube channels. I was also grinding Smash as well, and like my wrist started to hurt really bad, and so the box is kind of the saving grace. Still getting used to the controller and all that, but it's like if you have bad wrists, I definitely recommend picking one up, right? Because eventually you're going to run into some time with your career, as an esports player, as a Smash Ultimate player, well, where you think to yourself and you go, I'm going to have to spend a lot of money on a controller one day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a tech student? Do you need to be close to campus? We have places for that. Find the perfect location, live where you want to live at houghtonforrent.com. All right, we're going to cut to a brief intermission here and catch you at the beginning of the next game. Psych going into it with an impressive 2 stocks. Welcome back. Byleth v DDD. Let Psych take one of his stocks here real quick. Plummet into the void. Heavy Penguin coming down, right? So let's kind of take a look at this here. Byleth v DDD on Battlefield. I feel like that's really good for Byleth. Just with Byleth's like really scary up air. Obviously up B. Psych doesn't care. He's like, what do you have to say? You talking smack, Jevin? I hear you up there. Oh my god, these arrows are kind of like... I feel like Byleth arrow is definitely better online. Oh, nice up smash.
Yeah, very nice up smash. It's definitely going to be interesting seeing how Byleth is so much less of a projectile heavy character than Wii Fit, and how they'll interact with DDD with all of the disjoints from their hitboxes.
One thing I will say too against the... Oh my god, he didn't turn around! One thing I will say too about the... Yeah, but Psych's really got to catch on here about watching out for these arrows, right? And the Byleth DDD matchup is like I talked about Psych's strengths last game being that he drinks from the the fountain of youth, right? He's like Tuck Everlasting, has the secret to eternal life, just lives forever. Characters like Byleth and Captain Falcon, stop getting hit by the arrows.
That's like grade A commentator's curse right there.
Oh my god. It's like, yeah, I just gotta like go down there, do some mid-set coaching, right? Nice back air.
No, we don't do that. Is people that it did.
Byleth, bigger characters like Captain Falcon here, they will like they kill you earlier, right? They kill you at lower percents. I'm gonna say if you get by an F smash at like 90% against DDD at ledge, it's deadly, right? You know what I mean? You're gonna lose a stock early. Oh my god, this is kind of brutal. It's getting pushed off stage. Byleth's Nair is so oppressive. So the platform chase gets off safely. Kind of just staying in the corner. Catches the Gordo. Online moment, right? Nice jump read. Catches her with the up air. Really trying to get at least one more stock here. You know, again, at scary percent against Byleth, too. Stop getting... Stop! Oh, my God! I'm going to cloud my boy later.
Right?
I'm later, right? Just say a couple things to him at Applebee's after the tournament. Nice. Gets a nice roll. Byleth pushed off stage. Gets back to ledge pretty safely here. All right, playing pretty smart around Byleth's space here. Takes up center stage again. Catches her with the nair, and the up air is not going to kill. I'm going to say, good idea to knock her off stage. A little bit risky. The Gordo is going to knock her down to her last stock. Oh, my God. Gets the wrong DI read. Back here does not connect, but that will end game number 2. Psych did exactly what he needed to do there. Like, getting her down to 2 stocks. I really thought... this Byleth seems really solid that he won't be able to do it, but he did it.
Being able to whittle down that Byleth to her last stock is definitely going to help our team come in with a strong counter to that and then be able to push forward from there.
I was going to say the counter picks in these collegiate battles, in these, what are they called, crew battles, right, are really interesting and very definitive to the results of these matches, right? Because, again, like that was a strong counter pick. DDD Byleth on Battlefield, but, you know, Psych still managed to trade, you know, stock for stock, which is very impressive. That's really what you want to do and where your strengths kind of shine as a player in these collegiate crew matches, because they run a little bit differently than, you know, your traditional Smash Ultimate tournament, right?
Right. Rather than being more focused on the individual, you've got, like, this constantly evolving game of rock, paper, scissors, where Byleth covers DDD's rock. And so how are we going to cut Byleth's paper?
Big hammer. Big hammer. Spiky Gordo. I believe it. Looking to spice up your style? University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech Huskies apparel. University owned, university operated, University Images located in the SDC. Or go to bookstore.mtu.edu. Yeah, not too much else to say with that last match there. Psych did the best he could in kind of a lose-lose situation, stage and character counter pick, right? And still really managed to shine taking 2 stocks. So we're going to cut to a brief intermission, and we'll see you at the beginning of the next game. MTU currently up. There's just 9 stocks to 7. I was like, it's not like games won. It's like, it's stocks, so it's 9 to 7, starting with 12-12. Okay, yeah, cut the intermission. Bowser Koopa. Oh, this is the gamer music. Oh my god. They went from like Clu Clu Land to like sweaty palms. Just like this, like there's like no beat. It's just like stress and anxiety of the song. All right, Arts Bowser. Will he be able to take the stock off the Byleth before getting stocked? Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
And my favorite potentially Grammy-winning performer get this last stock.
Oh my god. Okay, this is really clean so far, as long as you don't get like early edge guarded. Bowser,
Right.
you know, eats more cheeseburgers than DDD somehow. Nice DI, by the way. Gets out of it. Grab off stage, little 2-frame. Just say, stop hanging at ledge too long. You keep getting punished with the fire breath. Then Art's like, you're not gonna do it again. He totally had the right to do it again. Do it. Yeah, stop! No way, no way. Oh my god, okay. That's so goofy. Don't get hit by it. Yeah, just jump up. All right, things are looking really sweaty for the Byleth right now. One side B on the platform. I'm not sure if he'll do it, but it'll be really close. Forward air pushing her off stage. Don't need to chase her. Don't lose that stock. Yeah,
Ooh,
there we go.
Goodbye.
That was it. I was gonna say, he was just like, that game was kind of predatory. I'm not gonna lie. That was.
Bowser came out for blood.
Yeah, it was like what is it? Like, what's the move? Predator. It's like literally Predator. Yeah, just like sniped, hunted down. There was like that nair into like the up B confirm. That wasn't even gonna confirm, but it just like felt like everything stringed together so nicely. Because I feel like the Bowser Byleth matchup is, I might be totally wrong about this, but I feel like that's solid for Byleth. Just because like Bowser is really scary because he has up Yoda shield, a frame 6 command grab, and is just like, it's a scary to get up in his space, like especially because of those reasons. And Byleth is one of those characters who can kind of like, you know, like pester Bowser with arrow and kind of like space around Bowser's shield pressure, or Bowser being in shield pressure, right? Pressuring, right? I think that's the correct cadence, correct way to say that. And kind of hit fairs and bears and shield poke, and not be as terrified of, you know, Bowser's scary framed out of shield, right?
And then you can't be discounting Tough Guy either. Just being able to walk through so many of those lighter hits.
Yeah, just JoJo walking and like not caring.
Oh, you dare approach me?
I can't do the laugh. Oh my god. Oh, that's so prime. But yeah, that was a really strong game 3. It is currently 6-9. Nice. MT. Okay, we got a fist bump for that.
Oh, absolutely.
It was prime. We're in sync. We got the Evangelion, like you know, what are they called? They're just mechas, right? Is there a different word for them?
I have no clue. I have not seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen Evangelion? That's
no.
rough, man. All right, well, we're in sync. That's a long way to say, like, yeah, we're on the same wavelength. But yeah, really scary stuff from Art. Geyser, I'm excited to see what the counter pick against Bowser, and to see like how he, you know, because it's like 3-3, what he can do, right? If LTU's like saving their best player for last, best player for the scary Bowser that is, you know, kind of did something nasty to the Byleth here, right?
Yeah, absolutely brutalized the Byleth.
Yeah, yep, scary stuff. I'm still kind of like cackling on the inside about like the flame breath, like hitting ledge, like it's like just roll, like just like jump up, like I don't know. Getting on stage against Bowser is scary. Okay, looks like we're moving into our next game here. Joker v Bowser, interesting counter pick.
2, 1,
Why so
go!
serious?
Okay. Batman. All right, misses the B reverse, I think, on the flame breath. I was expecting like a dash throw. I don't know. I don't know the Bowser Joker matchup at all either. I feel like it seems very volatile in every direction. You know what I mean? Arsene Joker is really scary for being able to kill, and then, you know, Joker kind of has that like Sheik, Kika, Fox, like light character, really fast, very pestering, and really good at racking up damage. You know, before you eventually are able to like land a finishing blow, right?
Oh, scary top hat man time.
Callus is an interesting stage too, because I feel like you'd want to hide under the platforms. Nice, the flame breath at ledge is so pure. Oh my god,
fine.
it doesn't get the up smash. You know, can't tough guy through. you know, Joker Arsene. That was a cheeky neutral B too. It didn't hit the shield. It hit like right by his feet. If he was like standing a little bit closer, probably would have been a good parry. Nice recovery to stage here. Arsene wears off when Bowser's at 184%. That is a really, really strong precedent. Falls out of the fair. This keeps getting pushed off stage.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah, what Geyser really wants here is for that not to happen, and for like to get the KO with rage against Joker before he gets Arsene again. Right, it's still definitely very possible, but it is kind of scary. Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, still
got it.
Yeah, still kills off the side of the stage, not the top. Kalos has really big blast zones off the top. And I think it's the way that DDD and Bowser are kind of mixed up as like the two super heavies in the game. I think Bowser is tougher to kill off the top, and DDD is tougher to kill off the side. I might be getting those two mixed up. I'm not really sure.
I definitely feel like
Absolutely, yeah. Listen, DDD can do a lot off stage. Bowser's biggest weakness is definitely, you know, early edge guards, right? You know, not making those stocks last forever and really work for you, especially when you're a heavy and you need like every potential neutral win that you can get, right? Pretty clean stuff. Wow, I would say that was scary. That was really scary. Really solid stuff from guys here. Knocks out the Arsene. Not afraid of anything. This was like best case scenario, right?
Oh
my God! Still
gets it.
You love to see it. Oh no! Oh my God! 7-4 right now. Little buffer and air dodge. That was really sad to see because he probably could have racked up a lot more percent. You know, before losing that stock otherwise, especially with Bowser against no Arsene Joker. Made like 110. Back here's not doing anything. That flame breath was so funny. This gets grabbed and called out for it. This Joker's also pretty solid at using gun too, and gun is like the most annoying move in the game. Nice. Just playing safe. That's what Bowser does best. Just like kind of like capitalizing on, you know, not the opponent not playing safe, right? Just getting those up Bs out of shield. Not really seeing this Joker go for many edge guards either. Nice parry. Another up B. Running out of Arsene. Yeah, just good. Just like let Joker get back to stage for free and land safely because he has gun. So that's a lot of where gun strength comes from as well. Getting pushed off stage. Jumps the platform. Doesn't get punished. Let's say just. Oh my God! Thought he'd run into the F smash. That's kind of Bowser though, especially on Wi-Fi as well. It's like you're always making risky moves like that. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to challenge Joker in the air. Is like you will just take. Nice.
There we go.
Off stage gets the fair, only losing 2 stocks. It's currently 7-3. Oh my God, it's 8-3. Oh no, 7-3. 7-3. He had 1 stock, not 2 stocks. I'm losing my mind. The game just happened. I look at him like Godzilla stanced up right there.
Mm-hmm.
What did your eyes see that game? Any interesting comments or?
Just a whole lot of turtle shell spinning and Bowser winning.
I love that. Oh my God, it's so pure. Yeah, I'm trying to like kind of like decompress this in my brain a little bit, especially like Kalos, Bowser Joker, because like I was saying earlier before I might have got cut off. Sometimes like stuff goes so fast, it's kind of hard to remember where your head's at. Because you know it can be really nice to hide underneath platforms when Joker's like falling down of gun and landing for free, which is so annoying and dumb and cheap. What Joker's top tier, whatever. But like on Kalos, like you're pushing yourself off stage. You know what I mean? If you're scared of getting edge guarded, you know, maybe be a little bit more careful of that and just let Joker get back to stage for free, right? But a lot of really solid stuff. It didn't feel like Arsene was like as threatening as you might think against Bowser too, because you feel like, oh, that's where my kill confirms going to come from, right? Just landing a stray back air or something like that. There was a lot of guys that was really good at capitalizing on like any small amount of unsafe movement. Like it took me a long time to be able to like really learn that matchup, specifically Geyser's Bowser, right? And a lot of the Bowser matchup is playing as safe as possible. Like if you make the wrong move, you're out of here, right? You're gonna get parried and frame 6 command grabbed because you landed just a little bit too close to Bowser's shield, right? Or you're gonna get upbeat out of shield. That's like the big thing. And now you're getting chased. There's a little conversation there, and you're not really in the best place. So that's terrifying, right? It's spooky.
You made a mistake, and now you get to go to the blast zone. Goodbye.
But yeah, that last stock too was especially clean. Just like not really being scary off stage all game, but oh my god, it's Wi-Fi, so my reaction time is like molasses, maple syrup up a little bit, and you died from a fair. Yeah,
absolutely. Something that I caught my ear was you saying gun being the most annoying move in the game.
It's maybe not. Oh yeah, welcome back to the next match. Bowser v Ridley. Okay, before we get into this, yeah, Bowser the gun might not be the most annoying move in the game, but it's just like a really, really frustrating way to escape disadvantage, right?
Gotcha.
All right. Now Ridley, also a big boy, kind of like DDD and Bowser, but he's not eating cheeseburgers, Bro might have an eating disorder. Look at that frame. He's one of the lightest heavies in the game.
Had to cut a lot of calories to not be too big for
man
Smash.
is on Weight Watchers and then some. That's all I'm saying.
They lost a playable character. We had to lighten it.
Oh my god. These Ridley combos are a little bit brutal. Sometimes with the game's balance and all that, being a little bit lighter for a heavy, you are going to have, pretty solid frame data, and the range on Ridley is almost a sortie at some point, right? Guys are really trying to take this last stock, or like at least one stock off the Ridley. Things are looking a little bit rough at 123, 123. DBC. It's just like, sure.
Get your hand on the chart up
I
there.
think that's it.
Oh.
Bowser's living forever.
We living.
Nice. Gets back, gets the command grab.
Close. Almost.
Two frame.
Ooh,
Oh, that could have been deadly. That would have been
taken
deadly. Yeah, take the damage. He's gonna jump up the side B, I guarantee it.
Little finger warmers there for Ridley.
This is tense. I'm sweating a little bit. I got like my little handkerchief here. Yeah. I was gonna say, it's like I hate to say it, but thank God Geyser got a taste of his medicine. You know what I mean? Just like a heavy falling down and being able to grab your shield while they're in the air. It's definitely one of those things that like Bowser, Ridley, Ganondorf, and Cinnamoroar especially being the big one, is that normally your flow and pace, your dance and your cadence of the game is like, I can shield right now. And you know what I mean? Make an option from when they land or whatever. Against heavies with command grabs, completely different flow and pace of the game, right? It's like there's a new layer of fear there, right? Where it's like, you are not safe. Ridley actually looks like the Predator too, right? A little bit closer.
Yep. It's the way Loki cheers when Hulk is slamming Thor all around the arena in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Somebody finally knows what it feels like.
Oh my god. That was an interesting game. Geyser kind of did his best there to get one stock, but again, you're getting counterpicked, and you've already done so well, getting not only winning, what was it before the Joker?
Taking out the Byleth?
Taking out the Byleth, taking out the Joker. Okay, let's just like completely counterpick this Ridley. I wouldn't be, I don't have inside intel right now because we're looking at LTU stream. I wouldn't be surprised to see, MTU star player Ryan Mackey come up next too. This is the Greninja. I feel like just the lightweight combo characters. Against Ridley especially, could kind of be the hole in the armor that we need here to kind of get these last three stocks, because you know how it is in these collegiate crew battles where it's like you want to, it seems to be a pretty common strategy to save your best player for last, right?
Absolutely. Last one to really make sure you're either cleaning up or giving your final stand its best.
Yup. What is it when the Cowboys face off? Is that what it is?
Quick draw.
Okay. I'm so bad at words sometimes. I swear to God. I don't know how I got this job. All right. But yeah, we'll catch you at the, beginning of the next game. Hopefully the final game. Whoever we send out next might be able to clean up the last three stocks on this Ridley. If not, don't worry. We have another player in reserve, 6-3. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Welcome back. And before we get into this next game, I'd like to say MTU Esports, 3 followers away from 500 on Twitch. Help us reach that goal, please.
500 could be you.
That's cool. That's cool. Growth feels good. Growth feels good. Oh my God. Okay, the Palutena.
Crazy.
We're not seeing Ryan's Greninja, but we are seeing kind of a similar archetype of character, which is like I bully heavies at low percents, right?
Absolutely.
I'm also a top tier.
I can't relate.
Yeah. I Pikachu, bottom 5.
Catching that side B recovery with the explosive flame.
Okay, nice little way to get back on the stage there with the fair for Ridley. Palutena's shield being as toxic as ever, believe it or not. Wow, this Ridley's it's got to be like a top hand of the cards to be like Ridley's my soul character. Like Ridley's being that big in the game, it's like, and also that light, it's why Mewtwo and Ridley generally aren't considered super good characters, even though they have a lot of other strengths going for them, right? So it's really fascinating. I don't see too many good Ridleys. How this Ridley is like making, his size work for him, right? And like getting out of these tricky situations, which I would be scared as a Pikachu player, a smaller player, getting the reversal there, knocking Noko down to his second stock. I was just looking for the back air, like actually. All right, 5-2. Again, we don't have the stream overlay, amidst the technical difficulty. How did you not get narrow looped? He must have whipped his input there. Oh, there we go.
We're making up for it now.
This is so gross. Oh. Nice!
Ooh, nice.
That was really clean. My Smash brain definitely said he's going to go to ledge, and Noah knew better. Really, really solid stuff. Gets a 2-frame. No slingshot back air. Interesting roll. Gets pushed off stage. This is a very, very interesting conversation right now. Both players kind of getting, pushed to and from the stage, giving up center, taking center. Explosive flame, catching the Ridley, trying to get kind of a lazier side beat to ledge, not going low. Potentially avoiding a Palutena edge guard, right? Sneaky fair though.
Not soon enough. Stop that ledge recovery.
Wow, great stuff from the Ridley there too. Kind of just avoiding the way that the Ridley obviously knows this matchup too. Knowing how to, avoid Palutena's cheater buttons, right? Like just like being very, very mindful of up air nair loops, catching.
Down there, call out.
Yeah, the ledge get up, neutral ledge get up with the down smash too. Wow, really clean stuff from Noah. Oh my God, we did like an instant replay on that. Ah, the back air. Oh my God!
Just call and response all around.
1-1, 4-1. This Ridley is doing everything he can. I'm not supposed to be cheering for LTU, but I'm like, I kind of believe. Don't tell anyone I said that though.
Let him cook.
I'm letting my Ridley cook, my man. Actually. Oh my God, these nair loops are a little too oppressive though. Oh my God. He's so big. He's so big.
He's just standing there.
Menacingly. Have an interesting roll there. Yep. Unsafe nair. Gets he Palu naired. Oh my God. Nice air dodge. The Ridley, this Ridley's escape options from ledge are so fascinating. Because like I swear to God, like being Ridley trying to get back onto stage has to be horrifying. Like when Noah jumped over that fair earlier, got the back air into the second stock kill. Ah! In the 2-frame. Closing out. Was this game 5?
Yeah.
Game 5 sounds right. All right. 3-1. So Ridley did it. I didn't root for him. That didn't happen. I didn't believe a little bit.
Dinosaur Man just do good.
I was about to say it's interesting seeing someone go so far against Palutena, especially. That's not something you would expect to happen, especially on our counter pick here. Because I keep saying Ridley's just big body. Like, he has a few things going for him, but there's a reason you don't see like a lot of Ridleys, right? I mean, he has like what, an extra jump? What are you supposed to do with that?
Jump into more hits.
Yeah, jump into Palutena up air. Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a really, really good back and forth between Noah and the Ridley this game too. The Ridley seemed to really, really get how to, again, avoid Palutena's cheater buttons. Like Nair, up air, dash attack, back air. You know, you saw there's definitely like a very, very solid duck and weaving. And like when Noah wins an interaction, you're like, wow, the frame data was really, really tight. You can see kind of these, it gets a little like a pixel perfect dance, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Between landing neutral interactions, which is how, you know, higher top level Smash Ultimate looks, right? It's like, how do I get in? How do I win neutral? You know, how do I reverse this situation in my favor?
100%.
Yeah, but really, really solid stuff here. We are going to be moving into our next game in a second. We have Carp, the Ices, versus the Ridley. All right, one stock. Carp's Ices is pretty schnasty. Always want to be afraid of getting like up air swamboed. Fun fact, I was actually at the drop zone. I got some games against a globally ranked player. Big Duck Hunt fan, right? And their secondary was Ices, and like, you can do a lot of this character. They're playing Leapfrog. How does that even work? Oh, clean 77 right off the bat. This is the explosive combos. You can see how we set Carp in this last game. Close things out. Just a couple more stray hits. You can see the Ridley scared in the corner right now. Not exactly sure what to do. Oh my God, drops shield, gets hit by two bears. Say Ices, it has to be the weirdest matchup to learn in the game because it's two characters.
Right.
Like, you can't really grab them because when you grab one, the other one hits you.
Yeah.
Oh my God! In the
That was
spike,
crazy.
closing it out. MTU 3-0, and again, this is the best out of three in the crew battle. So stay tuned for one more game here. But that was, I wouldn't. Carp is not our best, right? That title belongs to, you know, Psych and Mac.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we saved our best for last that game.
Yeah, especially with Ices being such a niche pick, and you just really can't prepare for it.
That is the matchup check character.
Ices.
Yeah.
In your local Smash community.
Yeah, Ices is one of those characters I would never want to play because you have to deal with, oh yeah, I just like Twitter comboed you, like get wrecked. And then Nana's just like, yeah, the void is calling me. And then you're just so out here trying to beat, you know, whether it's collegiate, whether it's like top 8 at a big tournament, you know what I mean? It's just yeesh, right? Yeah. It's like you don't want like an unreliable number 2, right?
100%.
But I don't know. Nana was feeling herself. She put her work in, right? So yeah, amazing stuff from both MTU and LTU. Really excited to see what we determined this last semester because it's kind of finicky how you want to say it. So there's like the set is the best. The set is the best 2 out of 3, and then like the games are the individual like 3 stocks. I believe that's kind of what we settled on because it took some engineering to like figure that out. Like actually, yeah, good stuff. We'll hit you with that in a second. Let's take a look at what MTU Esports has cooking up within the next week. Tomorrow at 7, the MTU Counter-Strike team will be playing its season opener against Kansas State. Be sure to tune in to an exciting match as the team tries to push for another national title.
On Saturday at 2 o'clock and 3:30, the Overwatch 2 team opens its Activision Blizzard Collegiate League season with a doubleheader. The first opponent will be Cal Esports.
Awesome, awesome. Again, I know we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but like, oh, it feels so good to be back. We all
It
want to
really
be here.
does.
We all love esports. We all love being part of like the birth of like collegiate esports is like it hasn't been cooking too long. It's like finally just starting to like get off the ground, get the recognition and energy it really deserves, right?
Yeah, I remember when esports first was a club when I got here my first year.
It's a club.
And then that was when we started doing some of the teams throughout. And then a couple years later, the Smash team really got to get into a bit more of it.
Really shine like we're doing right now. Oh my god. The
100%.
fair against Sir Ridley was so hot. So
It
hot. It's like, oh, one of them whiffs, the other one's sending you into the void.
Yes. That is just how ices do.
Yep. Leapfrog, freeze your parents.
Uh,
All right. We're going to cut to a brief intermission, and we'll see you at the top of the next game. Second game of the set. It's currently 1-0, best 2 of 3. We'll see you soon. Top of the inning, 1-0, MTU. Seeing a Ness this time around and leading off with Carp instead of putting her in the backseat, right?
Right. Definitely, luckily for Carp, lots of mother character experience. There was just an overabundance of Lucas and Ness players when I first got here.
Let's go!
Showing
Oh
right
my
there.
god, the freeze into like, oh, this one's for damage and this one's to knock you off stage, sure. To say Icy's Ness is like, I always learn something when I watch Icy. They're such wonky characters. I would love to see like Plusle and Minin for Icy's, like same kind of concept. No Sopo, that was Nana. 2-2 right now, Fair kind of pushing Ness off stage, and Ness like goes so fast. You know what I mean? All he does is be annoying, push you off stage, PK fire, Yo-Yo gonna try to get up from ledge, you know, but he dies at 60. So
Right. Perfectly balanced. It's all things.
it's all things. Oh my god, the double parry. This is really interesting. Cam being really smart to hold center stage here and kind of just like play around Ness trying to bully Nana and Popo, right? Oh, nice high recovery, catches Ness with a side B. F smash doesn't connect. Nana's disconnected. Sopo.
Sopo time.
They spot dodge. Cam Sopo is scarier than you'd think. Like now there's less to worry about. All right, side B just gets grabbed. Do not get hit by PK cross. There's a couple things you see where it's like, yeah, Yo-Yo. It's like you will get bullied a little bit. It's like remember that time you got hit by PK Flash on stream? Oh my God, Punk Hazard. Watch One Piece. Say
I'll
like
add that one to my list as well.
the fire in the ice there. Whisk the grab doesn't know to turn around. As long as like they don't go, you know what I mean? It just gets batted. It's like as soon as like they get separated, you know what I mean? It's like you kind of like, you know, punch in your seat a little bit, right? Like hold on to the armrest really tightly. Nice. A lot of like really good recoveries here where I feel like the Ness has something planned and then like the high recovery just gets over it every single time. Oh, and the throw armor.
super armor.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, and the what is it? Is it PK Thunder? And the PK Thunder kills at the top of the screen. All right. Hurts a little bit more. 11-9 LTU. That's interesting because you know last game, right? It's last set. Yeah, last set. It's like we had the lead, right? The entire time.
Right.
We had the lead and we were not catching up and we were playing with the lead to our advantage pretty much every single time, right?
Yeah.
And now right off the bat, we're playing from a deficit here.
Mhm.
Unless one of our players can catch that back up, right?
Luckily, we've shown that we do have that firepower, especially in that nearly 6-stock taking Bowser.
Yeah, I was about to say like firepower. That sounds familiar. I do remember there being a Bowser, you know, hitting people's like little fingies holding onto the
Right.
stage, right? Getting knocked
Fingies.
off stage and whatnot.
Bodies floating on the edge for too long.
Yeah, so interesting game one here. It was a little brutal. That's like the counter pick. That's like the matchup game. Ness Ices is not something I want to play. If you look at Ness's tools, like disjoints, PK
Yeah.
fire, right? Those are things that can really disrupt Icy's game plan.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, you know, Cam wasn't able to get that second stock on the Ness because it's like, oh, I lost, but at least I took 2 stocks, right? And I was like at a high percent, and it's kind of in our favor. So yeah, I wonder how we're gonna respond to that. Yeah, we'll come back after a brief intermission. See our answer. just like, all right. You hurt Cam. We're gonna send him the top tier.
Yeah.
bring in the long-haired goddess, right? I have no idea what Ness Palu looks like. It has to be pretty good for Palu, just because Palu's pretty good, right? I think like the biggest thing is being able to like deal with Ness's disjoints through like dash attack and back air. I don't think Explosive Flame and excuse me, what's her yeah, Reticle, right? I don't think those would do too much just because of PSI magnets. You're gonna be playing a different game, but you know, before, because this plays top tiers, before Noko switched to Palu as a main, he played a lot of Wolf. So a lot of that dancing, a lot of those footsies are definitely where he shines a lot of strengths as a player, right? You can see that just kind of like hopping over the dash attack, hitting us with a fair, catching that dash attack, missing the fair.
Really helped being able to switch styles so naturally, even if you learn that between two characters.
You see how Ness just fell out of the nair? I don't even think it looked like it got like cut off by the plat. Oh, and the yo-yo! The yo-yo at ledge! No, stop daring!
Oh.
Just smash up B. All right. Yeah, I would say Ness has a lot of tools, and it's like, he's definitely like a matchup character, right?
100%.
Makes it back.
There we go.
Okay. Solid stuff from Noah. I might have, like, my heart skipped a beat there. I'm not going to lie. It's currently 8-10 right now. Noah trying to take these stocks back. Oh, my God. The ledge trapping is brutal. Ah!
Nope.
Stop it!
Not even PK Thunder can save me now.
Kind of dropped it there at impressive 68%. Interesting Explosive Flame. Yeah, that's just like, I'm just going to get out of here, take center stage, as long as I don't take any more damage. Noah really looking for these back airs. You're looking for a kill option, looking to push Ness off stage. I think he's going for a platform cancel there. Or landing on the plat. Oh, don't. Okay, yeah, just jump. This is a tense game. Like I feel a little bit of stress right now. I am sweating.
Right.
Oh, doesn't get hit by the yo-yo. Gets caught by the up air, but it doesn't matter because you're gonna. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for get a grab, get a back throw. I don't think it would have killed though. Yeah, there we go. That's that.
Yummy explosion.
That was game. I was like not. I thought the Ness. I thought that was scary. What Noah's my boy. Actually, look at that. It's taking the fear. It's like, come on, MTU, you got this. And it's like, give you a little back massage, right? A little back rub. Don't worry about anything. My Palu, gross.
Little power of friendship magic going for us there.
But yeah, that was kind of a scary first stock. I was like, is this Ness just gonna do a lot more damage than you'd expect a Ness to do, right? Especially after like the yo-yo, because Ness has so much explosive potential. Kind of like one mock away from being Game & Watch, right? Mm-hmm. Just like with the disjoints, just with like yo-yo shenanigans, especially at ledge. But Noah's ledge trapping that game was nasty, disgusting.
It really was, especially hitting the
two frames.
Two frames, like 2-3 times
every
in a
single
row.
time. I was about to say, like, I felt the Ness there. I felt like the frustration. She's like, let me go back to stage, please.
I just want to play the game.
No, I was like, I play Palu. Sorry, pal. You're not playing, and you're trying to have fun. That's kind of cute. It's like, well, welcome to the real world, kid.
Fun police the character.
Actually, that's it goes for like half the cast in Smash Ultimate. It's like, oh, you play Min Min? Okay.
No.
Yeah, really, really clutch stuff from Noko there, bringing it back. What is it, 8-9? We're only down one stock. We are facing the counter pick right here, though. So we're going to see who LTU has to, calls up to answer, Noku's scary Palu, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember, too, we also haven't sent out, like, our Hulk, right? You made the Ragnarok joke earlier. We haven't sent out Psychiek, who is just, like, the Wi-Fi demon, right?
Yes. Oh, man. I was just playing Smash Bros. Down in our Residence Hall Annex.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one kid comes up, asks to play with us, throws on the DDD, and proceeds to give me, who's kind of like running the table, the absolute butt whooping of a lifetime.
Oh my god.
And then it was like, oh, yeah, I know who you are. I do your casting.
Oh my God. Okay, you're saying some kid. It took me a second to draw
No.
the connect the dots there.
I got a hammer-sized spanking.
One, go!
All right, return of the Ridley. Ridley's revenge. There's probably a game about that. All right, let's see it. Noko down to stock. MTU 8-9, up 1 in the set. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. FD's a pretty interesting pick for Ridley Palu. I feel like it's pretty solid because you can't just get dragged around the platforms for like 8 years. And we've seen how scary this Ridley is at like getting back to ledge, so I feel like they don't really need the platform. Up air, dodges it, doesn't get by the dash attack. A lot of scary options coming out from this Ridley right now. Nice explosive flame, catches him with the up air. Can you imagine if Ridley didn't have like the dookiest down air in the game? It's just like, yeah, let's just like give Greninja and Ridley like awful down air. Uh-oh. Oh, so weird. Okay, yeah, I guess to confirm. I was like, why don't you just go for net smash? Balance with Palu.
Self-spike down are
Oh my god. Oh, the Nair chains! Stop it. Push back the stage. Gets a little bit. Oh my god, this is the up air. You're just taking 63%. Oh my god, the back air still not percent. Oh, and the explosive flame. Noah is a demon. Look at. Oh my god. My man is unstoppable. 80%. Pushes. Oh my god. Being able to pull back, like, you know, a disadvantage like that when you're being counterpicked is actually so impressive, especially when you lost to the Ridley like last set, right? Like we all saw that it just happened. I was like, what was that? Like you're not making it back. Okay, he's a little in his own head right now. He's like, I can counter these fireballs. But one thing I'm sure of is I can definitely like nair loop you across the stage for an easy 50%. And those side B angles are really schnasty too, because what the Ridley's doing there is throwing out a hitbox, like don't get close to me at ledge, don't run up and shield at ledge, but I'm also going to be pretty safe grabbing the ledge here too, right? Nice. Good stuff from the Ridley there, and Noah making it back onto stage. Really clean like ledge trapping, and also like a very great answer for Noah, not taking a lick of damage and getting center stage. And now Ridley's the one in the disadvantageous position. That's a hard word to say. Oh my god, gets the read. It looked like the Ridley had an option thrown out too before like, you know, Palu's skater move. Oh my god. I am, oh my man, my dog, Noko the Palu. I'm sorry we gave you, you know, so much work for switching from Wolf to Palu. Like man deserves an apology. That was nuts. That was nuts. There was a lot of really clean stuff that game. Noko's like, we're at a disadvantage, and I'm being counterpicked. It's like, let me run with it, right?
Right. Oh boy. Yeah, just crazy how I fought Palutena in just absolute defensive brick wall, and it's crazy to see how it can be so different, especially being able to be on that more offensive get up close and personal side of things, like we got to see primarily in the NES, but also got to see bits and pieces of in the Ridley fight.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to talk about too was Ridley. I think Battlefield was a better option because like I'm thinking their philosophy was like, I don't want to get carried around on platforms through, you know, Nair and especially up air. Up air is such a gross, toxic move, and it is so hard to deal with, and it is so frustrating, and it kills, and it combos into itself, and it's like, maybe not at lower percents, I think, right?
Right.
You know, and you're in disadvantage. You're like falling down the sky, trying to make it back to stage. So I'm thinking the Ridley thought, LTU thought, it's like, okay, let's just go to FD. Like none of those shenanigans are gonna happen, right? But there's definitely something about the game, or maybe I'm not seeing something, and Noah's adaptation is just nuts, right? Where I think FD might have definitely been a rougher pick there. I don't know, maybe Noah's just feeled himself, especially after that game with the NES. It's like, I'm gonna hit these 2 frames. I'm gonna hit these down tilts. I'm gonna hit my confirms, right? I'm not gonna miss input. But yeah, my man is a killer. He's unstoppable, and we're playing a Wii Fit.
Yeah.
They're back to FD too.
One, go!
All right. Void is calling. Palutina's name, going to Hades for a quick cup of tea.
Right.
Let's stretch our
Making
legs.
him double.
All right, yeah, the immediate. Oh my, is that true? we fit as like grosser frame data than you think, especially with the Nair loops. It's not even Ridley, and you're getting 53%. It's like sometimes you just gotta like throw your, like ruin your arm and get carpal tunnel with the SDI and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't cross up, actually. Oh my god. Getting walled out here, funnily enough. I feel like these are kind of like sloppy mistakes from Noah here, too. It's like, come on. Might be getting a little bit tired, too, after such, like, so much strenuous focus in these last 2 games as well, right? Oh, these back airs, so gross. All right, this Wii Fit's kind of throwing some interesting movement. Just kind of like doing Wii Fit stuff, and it's working a lot better than against our DDD, right? Sykes DDD. Being able to like kind of zone and keep your space and like approach when necessary, or use make Wii Fit's frame data kind of work to her advantage in situations where it's called for. But Noah's kind of like learning his lesson. He's like, I'm not. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm not gonna get hit by these projectiles anymore. I'm kind of like dialing in here. It's like I'll play around the deep breathing. You have to be really, really careful of right now because like literally like half her moves will
Ruin your day.
yeah, ruin Noah's like giant win streak right now. My man is like unstoppable. Palutina Nair kills. Okay, really, really good edge guard from Noah too. How many stocks has he got? It's 7 to 5 right now. I think it was 9 to. Well, no. When he first started like going, right? He has like 7 stocks under his belt right now, right? 5. He has 6 stocks under his belt from 3 different players. So Noah's insane like monster like. It's not even a pent. It's like a sextuple kill, right? Is that that's the right word?
Yep, sextuple.
Oh my god, brutal. All right, my man has been like he's been locked up, right? He's been wiling too much here. He's like, all right, I'm coming for your spot in the PR this this semester, Jevin, right?
100%.
So yeah, I was like coming into this like in the like, oh my god, we're at a disadvantage. It's like, what are we gonna do? And then Noah just kind of like went off.
We let him cook.
Yeah, our man's just cooked. 7 to 5 right now. MTU taking back the lead. LTU having 2 more players. I'm kind of curious to see who we send out next. All right, I guess we'll find out after a brief intermission here. Yeah, this Wii Fit had to see a shaman. She was having nightmares of a, giant penguin with a big hammer and these spiky balls he pulls out of who knows where. All right, I was going to say, I guess we can see, we saw a lot of adaptation from Noah too, especially in like, going from kind of losing to the Ridley a little bit to like doing whatever he just did, right? A little bit of stream highlight action. So we're going to see if we see any adaptation. Ooh. Gets crushed up there. From the Wii Fit here, maybe a little bit more of an aggressive play or a better strategy when it comes to kind of zoning with projectiles here.
How we take off.
Yeah, I think it was the Wii Fit and the and our man's Big Penguin. on his license, it actually says Big Penguin Man. I was about to say, Wii Fits love to be super cocky off stage. I actually wanted to bring that up just before it happened. Is you're like, okay, let me go try to like get this Wii Fit and like you know punish their mistakes. It's like you can't be off stage and do Wii Fit things in camp and get your deep breathing back and send all these soccer balls my way, right? I'm not gonna let you do that. Oh my God, it gets the edge guard too. So Wii Fits always, especially what I learned playing these PR Wii Fits downstate, is they love to reverse you. If you give them a single opportunity to reverse you, good Wii Fits will always look out for that and capitalize on it when the opportunity arises. Oh my God, DDD Suck is so funny. These downers too, kind of schnasty. Wii Fit definitely doing a little bit stronger. Psych already losing 2 stocks. Definitely a little bit of adaption. PS2 might be helping the Wii Fit a little bit as well. Oh my God, gets the downer. It's so interesting watching how like heavyweight players kind of duck and weave and avoid all these like, especially projectile characters like Wii Fit, right?
Yeah.
Having a much tougher time dealing with the projectiles. I definitely think it has something to do with PS2's platform layout, right? But Psych, nothing to be scared of. Wii Fit doesn't have deep breathing yet. Oh my God, this keeps getting this cross up too behind DDD's inhale. All right, this is tense. I'm kind of like, again, I'm sweating again too.
Very rapid exchange of blows, just looking for the first one to connect.
Yeah, nice. Like watching the reversal, baiting the reversal. I was about to say though, like good players will be like, oh, I know you're really, really wanting the reversal right now, and we're also on Wi-Fi, and I played DDD, and so you can see the Wii Fit went for the reversal, and then didn't kind of know what to do with that space or energy afterwards, and now it's like, now you're getting up on stage against the character with some of the best ledge trapping in the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
And up tilt, monstrous move, kind of pushes DDD from not being like literal bottom tier, because he's very, very close. So really, really scary stuff. Kind of surprised to see the score being 4-3 and for Psych to lose 2 of his stocks. But again, like those Wii Fit edge guarding reversals, like watch out for him, right?
100%. Boy.
Like, yeah. Was there anything you saw that was like kind of like stuck out to you or a little bit more interesting, especially that's relative to like, that being our game 1, last set too?
It definitely felt like there was a lot less dead air between all of the exchanging of projectiles. They were just way more yoga poses to hammers and more blow to blow than hiding behind their great walls of projectile.
Yep. Great walls of projectiles is a funny way to describe the Wii Fit DDD matchup. Yeah, it definitely felt like the Wii Fit was like sticking to the offensive pressure a lot harder that game and kind of figuring out, it's not DDD, it's Wi-Fi DDD. So like watch out, right? And kind of figuring that mashup up a little bit more, right? Yeah, solid stuff from Psych. Really curious to see how I think he could do it. I think he could 3-stock their last player. I think it's definitely in the cards. I've seen this man like literally, I swear, like 9 stocks on stream before. He's kind of a monster.
I believe it.
The no-co run-ups too. It's good to see that from someone else on the team too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, I guess we'll see. It's 4-3. MTU up 1-0. We'll see what happens next game. We're going to cut to a brief intermission, and we'll see you soon. I swear this already happened. Like the DDD Wii Fit into the DDD Byleth. Like don't. Like I'm not crazy. Like you remember that too, right?
Yeah, the timeline is just simply repeating itself.
Time is a flat circle. But yeah, we saw how kind of tough the Byleth DDD matchup proved to be for Psych. You know, last game, right? And so, oh my God, that grab was so nice. The schmovement, the pressure.
Strong from Psych.
I think my man likes PS2. I don't get bullied by Byleth too much. I feel like a lot of it too is like, you know, like geez, I'm getting hit by arrow. You can inhale arrow too, and Byleth doesn't have like a counter or a reflector or anything. But yeah, getting into Byleth's space like with DDD is a little tricky. You can kind of see some more oppressive, you know, forward momentum here from Psych after like getting hit by so many arrows, right? Kind of taking that. Oh my God! Don't stay on ledge too long.
No.
Big hammer coming out of the sky. Oh, nice! Barely dodges over the arrow. Gordo connects.
If Fire Breath taught you nothing about sticking up, overstaying your welcome on edge.
Oh my
let
God!
That be a lesson to you.
This is some godlike play from Psych right now. Does it again? I just saw that happen. Like, I think I'm in a time loop. You ever watch Looper?
I have not, no. But Psych entering his own little avatar state right now.
Actually, and like that's exactly what you want is for like, you know, take 1 stock off the Byleth, 2 stocks off the Byleth, 3 stocks off the Byleth. Like I'm not.
Right.
Always want to wait and see. You know what I mean?
Don't be shy, Psych. Come back for seconds.
I was about to say, live up to the hype, my brother. All right, scary stuff from Ledge. Getting on stage with DDD. You might remember my Ridley conversation. The upfield does catch the platform is not safe. Nowhere safe. It is currently 4-1. MTU, LTU. Psych is nuts! What is he doing? How is he doing this? The Byleth at 72!
He cannot stop it.
Oh
He
my
won't.
God! Ow, stop it! Oh my God. Byleth's roll is just a little too big to get hit by the down B. Stop!
Oh.
Stop it! Oh my God! Okay, the inhale 109! All right, a little neutral conversation, cool down a little bit. Both players sweating, have a little bit of nerves. Byleth does not know what to do.
Psych wants that rocket hammer kill.
Actually, he's like going for dirty stuff. The Byleth just keeps running up. Psych is just holding center, not afraid of the Byleth. The Gordo falls to the platform and does hit. Dash tech not gonna quite do it. Doesn't get up by the fair. Doesn't get pushed off stage. Jumps over the Gordo.
Pull it down.
All right, and this is the scariest place to be. On ledge with DDD against Byleth. Another F smash misses.
That
Oh my
almost
God.
connected. That would have been insane.
I was gonna say Psych is trying to close out this last stock. It is 135 to 135, and I'm sorry, Byleth. You're cute. You got a good frame. Oh,
there
Gordo
we
does
go.
it! DDD eats so many cheeseburgers. MTU wins against LTU 4-1, 2-0. Oh my, Psych's run up. Psych's run up, dude. That was so exciting. To see Psych be like, geez, sorry about the Byleth game earlier, guys, to just. No. I gotta cool down a little
Psych.
bit. Wow.
Learns. Improvise. Adapt. Overcome.
Yup, bigger, better, faster, stronger. We can rebuild him. That there is so many like little things and just like little plays and these little catches and these like narrow avoidings of like Byleth's hits and Byleth's frame data and, you know, taking that Wii Fit philosophy and kind of, you know, reversing it, making it work for you, where it's like zoning you didn't work out too well. You hit me with a lot of arrows, and it was kind of embarrassing. It happened on stream. All my teammates saw it. I'm not going to let that happen again, right?
First one's free. We simply ain't letting that slide.
That was so clean. That was so clean. All right. We do want to thank LTU again, because we're having so many technical difficulties here at MTU Esports right now, kind of getting things back into order. So thank you for letting us use your stream and cast over it. It seemed like everything went really, really well. So yeah, tomorrow at 7 o'clock, the MTU Counter-Strike team will be playing its season opener against Kansas State.
And on Saturday at 2 o'clock and 3:30, the Overwatch 2 team will compete in the Activision Blizzard Collegiate League with a doubleheader. The first opponent will be Cal Esports.
Yeah, and thank you again to all of our partners for supporting MTU Esports. I'm Jevin, AsLeft900. You know the weird name gamer tag thing?
And I am Cole, Mr. Slaw.
All right, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the great stream, and we'll see you soon.
Goodbye.